Hey folks, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is the talk of the town right now. It's no longer Breath of the Wild 2, it's now officially Tears of the Kingdom, and my god are the fan theories in full flow at the moment. In this video I want to discuss the best and most interesting theories that I've heard so far. Whilst highly speculative still, they're interesting alright. Just keep that in mind please, they are very speculative. There's only so much we can work from to be honest. Now, be sure to go and grab yourself a snack or drink and send them in to get featured right here. And also be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel out. And let's get into this one. Firstly, that this creature, being, or person is that of the green mysterious hand. The opening of this trailer showed us some pretty interesting, but yet mysterious, stone carvings. This one in particular depicts some sort of being in the centre, surrounded by 7 teardrops. We'll get to those soon, but for this theory, let's focus on the central figure. Whoever or whatever this is, must have some sort of important role. Some have speculated it to be a form of Hylia or some sort of god, but others, and myself, believe that this could be the one behind the mysterious green hand. The hand holding down Ganondorf has no identity. Now in these carvings we also see a shot of who I personally believe is Ganondorf, and in a similar position to how we saw him being held down by the green hand. If so, this could be the telling of his ceiling. With this being a large centerpiece, it could be what held him down, and still is by the time that we arrive. If these teardrops play a significant role in the game, which will be discussed in the next theory, then this figure must be important, just like the arm, which by the way, could even be Zonai. Yup, I've seen the idea of this figure being a Zonai god floating around as well. Could these two dots be connected? I certainly think so. Next up, the significance of these 7 teardrops. My first thought was that these represent the 7 spiritual sages, very important people in the Zelda series that haven't actually been seen for some time. It's a bit of a reach, but because we're in the heavens, a very spiritual heavens by the way, perhaps the sages are up here in some way, shape or form, maybe within these little pods across the Sky Islands. Many have suggested that they are teardrops that we must collect in a similar way to the Tears of Light from Twilight Princess in Skyward Sword, and honestly, that would be so cool. This little thing on Link's hip can even back up that idea a little, as many see this very similarly to the teardrop vessels from those 2 past games. Maybe this time we will have them on us at all times. I would like to put those 2 ideas into one bigger speculative theory. Say these represent both the sages and literal collectible teardrops. We could be seeking them out from either dungeons or just locations in general, but also encounter a sage for each one we find. These tears would go on to play a role in the plot of the game of course, but as to how, we don't know yet. The idea slash theory of these representing the sages is honestly likely in my honest opinion. Connect them with dungeons like back in Ocarina of Time, and man, we're in for a treat. The Zonai slash Twilight connections. Being a huge Twilight Princess fan, all that greenish bluish energy has had my mind off the rails. It is so similar to the glow of the Twilight architecture and technology seen in Twilight Princess. Now combine that with the connections to the Zonai that we already know of, and we've got substance to fuel our theory fanatic minds. God, I'm obsessed here. The thing I'd like to focus on in particular with this one is this ending shot of the logo. This green energy with the dragon/serpents plus the design of the Master Sword here is incredibly similar to the Twilight colours and designs. The blade, for example, uses a near enough identical style to the line art designs seen in the Twilight realm. The dragon/serpents are also a theme seen in Twilight architecture, as well as Zonai architecture. If this game has a serious, or even small focus on the Zonai, I'd be super happy. They are a very interesting aspect of the series in my opinion. As for all of this being Twilight, and what that could mean for the game, I am not ready to find out. As mentioned, these are mainly speculative theories and ideas. There isn't enough as of yet to properly back this up, but the signs are there, and it's possible. I certainly see this as a Twilight connection. Now, if the Zonai are connected to the Twilight, then we're onto something big. We know the Master Sword breaks to a degree, as seen in this teaser clip. What if, and this is a huge what if, we need the help of the Twilight/Zonai to fix it. Hence why in this logo we have a half Twilight looking blade, and the dragons/serpents, well, they sort of make a portal. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Now, one last theory that's pretty out there is the previously mentioned little things on Link's hip could actually be some sort of source of power for some of the new mechanics, like going straight through islands. Obviously this mechanic works with some form of energy, the green one, and maybe they'll play a role. But honestly, I think we'll be doing the whole island warping thing via these. Perhaps these little pods will be used to activate or power them up? I'm reaching there, but I just wanted to put the idea out there. Now for some funny piss take theories, because let's be honest, they're also the best. Theory 1. These little pods in Link's hip are actually Zonai grenades. He'll use them to blow up Ganondorf and save the Kingdom of Hyrule once again. Scrap your theories, they're grenades. Theory 2. This is actually the horse god seen in Southern Hyrule, the true boss of Tears of the Kingdom. Theory 3. This door isn't real stone, because there ain't no way that Link is opening a solid stone door this huge. Like, come on, I know Zelda games aren't realistic by a long shot, but this is certainly taking the piss, Nintendo. This is so stupid, what am I talking about? Anyway, those are, in my opinion, some of the best theories/ideas that I've heard so far. It is only day 1 as I write this though, there are likely more to come. And don't worry, I will cover more as they develop. Let me know what you think of all of these, and if you have any that you'd like to share with me to talk about, then leave a comment down below. Be sure to drop a wee like down below, and if you enjoyed, also consider subscribing for more fabulous Zelda content. Both would make my day. Follow my socials linked below to keep up to date, join the Discord to discuss, and as always, a huge, massive, amazing shout out goes to all of my channel supporters. Thanks a ton. Your support really helps me to make these videos week in, week out, all month long, 365 days a year. If you'd like to join them and get yourself a shout out upon joining and your name at the end of every video, then consider supporting via the links below. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day or night, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.